Okay, so we are going to begin by going to Schoology, and you are going to open up your woven optical illusion. When you do, remember you'll choose my documents and edit. I have to choose mine here. You're going to see this screen. So read through your directions first. You're going to want to watch both of the videos so that you know what you're doing. Actually, there will be more than two. Watch through all the videos first, and then you can get started. The first thing that we're going to do is to choose a gradient color scheme for your background. So we're going to go into our background, and we're going to take two fingers and just kind of click on the screen and choose background, and you're going to pick gradient, and then we're going to customize this. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick colors. So you're going to add in however many color stops you want. You can move these around. You can do whatever color schemes you want. So I'm going to pick some colors here and just kind of play around with what colors I want to see. Okay, so I can also adjust these. I can move these around. I can add in more stops. I can make them look radial. So I think I'm going to stick with this one. I kind of like the look of that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my background. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create our first horizontal rectangle. So I'm going to go up here to my shapes, and I'm going to choose a rectangle. And I'm going to start with a rectangle. I'm going to go about maybe this size for now. But we're going to fill this rectangle. So we're going to go up here to our fill color. And again, we're going to select a gradient again. We're going to customize this. And what we're going to do is we are going to change these ends to black, both ends. And then I'm going to add 3 more stops. So I'm just going to take this stop here and put it in the center here. And then I'm going to change these 3 stops to transparent. And that is going to create our shading on our sides. I'm going to change this to 180 degrees there so that it is a vertical, so it goes from dark to white to dark. And I'm going to apply that to my rectangle here. So you can now see that I can still see the color scheme that I chose for my background through this. So I'm going to bring this over here. And then I'm going to Control C and then Control V. And I'm going to turn this one vertically. And I want to make certain that it's straight up and down. And I'm going to move it right to the end. Okay. After I've gotten that first set, then what I want to do is I want to group these two together. So I'm going to click, I have the arrow here. I'm going to click and drag these. I don't want to go all the way to the end or it will include more than I want. So if I stop it there, it will automatically go to the two together. I'm going to choose arrange and group. And then I'm going to Control C, Control V, and get a second one of these. And I'm going to line those up. And I want to bring that up so that they are even. Okay. And then I'm going to Control V and do the same thing again. And then I'm going to Control V one more time. And this one's going to go right off the edge. And that is okay. So there we go. So go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you the next step in the next video.